In the words of Stanley Gutter, the essence of mathematics is not to make easy things complicated, but to make complicated things easy. Now let us know the values of trigonometric ratios of 0 degree. Trigonometric ratios of 0 degree. I'm going to take a right angle triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, right angle is at B. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Taking measure of angle A as theta. Angle A is equal to theta. Here, if the side AC, we know AC is the largest side than any other side in right angle triangle. If AC leans on AB, then theta becomes 0. If AC leans on AB, then theta becomes 0. If theta becomes 0, then what happens? Then AC leans towards AB, so that I am showing here on this figure. C comes to the position C1, B comes to the position B1. Then join B1 C1. Here BC decreases as B1 C1. Theta decreases to theta 1. If AC leans some more, then what happens? Then it is the AC position. I am showing it as C position as C2, and position of B1 moves to B2, so that B2 C2 perpendicular to A B2. Here B2 C2 is less than B1 C1. When theta is decreasing, BC value decreases. AB2 value close to AC2. That means AB value gets close to AC. If finally if theta equal to 0, then what happens? B2 C2 get lesser and B2 C2 will become smaller and smaller. BC becomes smaller and smaller to equals to 0 as C coincide with B. So finally theta is 0. AC falls on AB, position of B moves to C. So here length of BC becomes 0. So height of BC become lesser and lesser and become 0. So that we can write here, if theta equal to 0, then BC, height BC becomes 0 units, and length of AB and the length of AC equals. AB is equal to AC. We know based on this theta, we know writing trigonometric ratios. Theta opposite side is named as opposite side to theta. Adjacent side can be named as adjacent side to theta. Right angle opposite side always we call it as a hypotenuse. Let us write sine data values when data is 0. First of all, sine 0. Sine 0 is opposite sine data is nothing but opposite side to data by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. Here BC became 0 units by AC. 0 by AC is 0. So sine 0 is 0. Sine 0 degree is 0. So next one, cos 0 degree. Cos theta value we know adjacent side to theta by hypotenuse, that is AB by AC. We know in case of theta equal to 0, AB equals to AC. AB equals to AC, so that AC by AC. AC get cancelled in AC one time, so cos 0 degree is 1. Next, tan. Tan 0 degree. We know tan theta is opposite side to theta by adjacent side to theta. So that we can write opposite side to theta is BC, adjacent side to theta is AB. So BC by AB. So BC by AB. We know BC value 0 when theta is 0 degree. So BC is 0. AB equals to AC. So AC 0 by AC. 0 by AC is 0. Tan 0 degree value 0. Sin 0 0. Cos 0 degree 1. Tan 0 0. Next, cosecant 0 degree. Cosecant 0 degree is hypotenuse by opposite side to theta, that is AC by BC. AC by BC. AC by, you know, BC value is 0 in case of theta is equal to 0 degree. Take BC equal to 0. Division with 0 is undefined, so that infinite. We can write undefined or we cannot say. So cosecant 0 degree is undefined. Next, secant 0 degree. Secant 0 degree. Secant 0 degree is hypotenuse by adjacent side to theta. Hypotenuse is AC. Adjacent side to theta is AB. AC by, in case of 0 degree, AB equals to AC, so that AB place let me write AC. AC in AC get cancelled one time, so 1. Secant 0 degree is 1. Finally, cot 0 degree. Cot 0 degree is adjacent side to theta by opposite side to theta. Cot theta is equal to adjacent side to theta by opposite side to theta, so that AB by BC. In case of 0 degree, we know AB equal to AC, so that AC by BC value 0. 0. AC by 0. We know AC by 0. Division with 0 is not defined, that equal to infinite, undefined. We cannot say. So cot 0 degree is infinite, undefined. So from this we came to know sin 0 degree 0, cos 0 degree 1, tan 0 degree 0, cosecant 0 is undefined, secant 0 degree 1, cot 0 degree infinite. These are the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree. We can understand better by taking this angle onto coordinate axis, that means standard position. Let us take this angle in standard position. Now I am going to take angle theta onto the coordinate axis. Here theta, for example OAB, and AOB is theta. I am taking this angle in standard position. I am drawing a horizontal reference line. This horizontal reference line is called x-axis. Vertical reference line is called as y-axis. If we take this OA B, O as the horizon and OA along positive x-axis, then the angle theta is said to be in standard position. I am taking a point P. I am taking a point P xy on this angle with OP as the radius. I am going to draw a circle as it turns in circular path. OP rotates a circular path. OP as the radius, draw a circle. To know the position of P when it is leans on OA. If OP leans on OA, then theta decreases. If OP leans on OA, then theta decreases. See, P is xy. That means let me draw a perpendicular, foot of the perpendicular, draw perpendicular to get foot of the perpendicular Q. Here PQ is y. Distance from x-axis to a point is called y coordinate. It is y. Distance from y-axis to a point is called x coordinate. So here x. If OP leans towards OA, if theta decreases, then P position moves to P1. If decreases some more, P position moves to P2. Like the way it moves towards OX. If theta equal to 0 degree, then what happens? PQ length here decreases as P1 Q1. It decreases some more to P2 Q2, next to P2 Q3. Like it comes close to OX. In that case, P coincide with Q here at this position. At this position, P and Q, so for some n, Pn and Qn be same. That means this length become is nothing but R, radius. So that OQ become R when theta equals to 0. If theta equals to 0, OQ becomes R. If theta is equal to 0, PQ get lesser and PQ becomes smaller and smaller. PQ becomes smaller and smaller to equals 0 units. And OQ equals to OP. OQ equals to and OQ equals to OP, that is nothing but R. Finally, if theta is equal to 0, PQ became 0. PQ is nothing but y. PQ is equal to y equal to 0, and OQ is equal to OQ became OP. That means OQ is equal to OP is equal to OQ is nothing but x. X is nothing but OP. OP is nothing but R. These are the results if theta equals to 0. Now let us write trigonometric ratios of 0 degree. Sin 0. We know sin 0 degree is y coordinate by r, that is y by r. Here y became 0 degrees, so that 0 by r, that is 0. Sin 0 degree is 0. Next cos 0 is x coordinate by r, that is x by r. Here x equals to r in case of theta is 0, so that r by r, let translate r one time, cos 0 degree is 1. Next tan 0 is y coordinate by x coordinate, that is y by x. Here y equals to 0 by x equals to r. 0 by r is 0, so tan 0 degree value 0. Finally cosecant 0 degree is r by y, that is nothing but r by y equals to 0 and theta equal to 0, so that r by 0 is nothing but infinite, undefined, we cannot say, undefined. Secant 0 is r by x, so r by x equals to r at theta equal to 0 degree, so r by r get cancelled, r one time, that is 1. Here cot 0. In fact, as we are taking circle, we consider circular measure, radian. Okay, cot 0 is equal to x by y. Here x is equals to r by y equals to 0, so that r by 0 is infinite, undefined, we cannot say. So cot 0 is undefined. Finally, in case of theta equals to 0 radian, sin 0 cos 0 1, tan 0 cosecant 0 infinite, undefined, secant 0 1, cot 0 infinite, undefined. These are the trigonometric ratios of measure of angle is 0.